Welcome, everyone, to another presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Steve Kerr and Clark Keller, this is Kevin Hart. We've got the Los Angeles Lakers and Houston. A quick check now at the starting lineup for both teams. Hey, guys, checking out Derek Fisher. What can we expect here?
Well, there's plenty to like about him as a player, but one thing that really stands out is the quick trigger. He can catch the ball in space, defenders all over him, but in an instant, lets that shot go, and he is accurate.
And you've got to respect his willingness to give up his body. Step in, absorb the contact, and put his body on the line to draw charge. That's definitely one of his specialties.
And that's a nice way for his team to get started.
Yeah, really nice start for his team to get out in front here.
This all setting the pick for Kobe. It's Ariza on the wing. The second chance effort, and Gasol with the lay-in.
Well, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active, be energetic, and react as soon as the shot goes up.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin. I spoke with the Lakers head coach. With a 2-0 lead in this series, he wants his team to remain focused on the business at hand. He said it's a terrific position they've put themselves in, and they're determined to make the most of it. We'll see how they fare with Game 3 underway now, guys.
And thanks for that story, Doris. The Rockets shooting their first free throws of this game. Good on the second free throw. Houston on D. Now Fisher. He dishes it to Gasol. Excellent D there for Scola. So it's the Rockets now. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Back to McGrady. Dishes it to Artest. Houston moving the ball around. Here's Yao. The rebound by Gasol. Outside, Kobe. Back to Gasol. Right side, Gasol. Bynum inside. And that one is hammered home. This game's going to take a big swing. Clark, if the D continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
And you know how frustrated Steve is over
You know what, come on, I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up. I mean, he threw it down with force.
Fisher with the ball. Lowry picks him up. And stolen by Yao. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's Artest. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And Fisher kicks to Kobe. Stolen by Artest. With the lead pass.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk clock coming within seconds of the steal.
All the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively, ready to react and make a play.
Gasol gets to Ariza. And there's the call on Derek Fisher. That's his first foul. Rockets leading by 3. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Backing down is Yao. From inside, and it's Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Kobe against Lowry. Right side, Kobe. And the shot is good.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
Yeah, me too, Clark. I think anytime you have success pounding the ball inside, you've got to continue to go to the well.
Now here is Yao. Another miss by Yao.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
And Fisher gets to Ariza. Feeds it to Gasol. Covered by Artest. Gasol passes to Bynum. Hits the bucket.
That lead pass allowed him to get straight to the hoop without losing any momentum.
McGrady kicks to Scola. Kobe with the steal. Kobe gets a screen from Gasol. And there's the pass to Bynum. He feeds it to Fisher. Pass to Ariza. Off target from three-point range. Rockets trail. Artest with the ball. He's picked up by Ariza. The Rockets with another miss. So it's the Lakers now. Bynum with a screen on Scope. Pass to Kobe. Launches it. Gasol trying to free himself up. And Kobe the bucket with the assist from Derek Fisher. Kobe's got 5 points so far. And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
He needs to get them back into a flow offensively. You know, things have gotten stagnant for them, and they're starting to force some of these shots.
And that can snowball on you. One guy takes a bad shot, then another guy does, and then you're missing back-to-back-to-back shots, and all of a sudden you have no rhythm and you're self-inflicting wound.
Lamar Odom, he's checked in for the Lakers. Los Angeles leading by 4. Here's Farmar. Back to Gasol. Working on Yao. Fade away. And there's another one for the Lakers.
And that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that towers over.
Well, you know, he almost seems to enjoy those mismatches, Steve. It gives him a chance to show what a strong finisher he is.
Back balls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Yao's got his second basket of the night.
Good job there, recognizing the mismatch and then just going straight up with the shot. He's got a major height advantage.
Odom kicks to Farmar. Can't hit. Good work defensively by Lowry.
Well, that was not a smart play there. That's a wild shot. They can get something better.
No, that's not smart basketball. He should have passed that shot up.
Now, here is our test. Back to Scola. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, Kevin, when he's got the ball down in the low post, he has a huge variety of moves to choose from. So it's tough to defend him. He's got great footwork and finesse. Just figures out a way to get it done.
Another area where he excels is on one of the most fundamental plays in basketball, the pick and roll. He will lower the boom on the defender with a solid screen and then is terrific at rolling into space and getting the basket.
The Lakers in the lead. Farmar gets to Ariza. Now the feed to Gasol. Skola's there. Shoots it up. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. 6 points for Pau Gasol.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school, physical play in the paint. Dominate.
Here's Farmar. Back to Gasol. Yao's there.
Tough break for the defense. He took the heat and drew the whistle.
Yep, but when you get there late, that's what happens.
.119 left here in the first quarter. And the dunk by Kobe.
Well, I tell you, he squeezed that orange as tight as he could before that throwdown.
Yeah, no way he was going to lose that thing on the way up. You're right, Clark.
Better safe than sorry. I mean, you got to be sure when you're in traffic.
Now here is Yao, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Carl Landry's checked in for Houston. 1:02 left to play in the first. That's good.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And I would continue to do it. You know, force the defense to maybe send a double team. Now you've got other options to work with offensively.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's a physical game, and so far the numbers show that they've got the edge on the glass.
Barry's checked in for Houston. Brooks comes in for Kyle Lowry. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
Well, he did enough there. He made it a 2-possession game, at least.
Brooks dishes to Young. He kicks it to Landry, and stolen by Farmer. And oh, here we go. Farmer's got it. The fast break chance. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Battier against Kobe. Passes it to Odom. Kicks it to Ariza. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Boy, he just battled through that initial impact and somehow willed it in.
Excellent concentration. That's what you like to see.
Battier kicks to Brooks. The Rockets with another miss. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Lakers ahead. We welcome you back here to the coverage of the Western Conference semifinal. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in this first half.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
We've got Brooks. Carl Landry is out there with Hayes. Then it's Tracy McGrady, and it's Artest in at the 3 slot. It's the 5 for Houston right now. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
You know, he wants to tinker a little bit, and he's taking the time to do so right here.
Yeah, I think you're right. He just didn't like some of the things he saw out there, a bit uncomfortable, and wanted to talk it over.
Tempo is checked in for Chuck Hayes. Rockets trail by 7. McGrady outside. And the powerful one-handed slam. Well, as far as the defense goes, Clark, that is not what's going to keep them in this league.
Yeah, but from the other perspective, you can see just how much that dunk pumped those players up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I agree, guys. I sense a little bit of a momentum shift here.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make it a close game, a potential momentum builder.
Here's Farmar after Tracy McGrady's score. Gasol backing down. Kicks it out to Ariza. 6 on the shot clock. And it's off from three-point range. On the wing, Tracy McGrady. He passes to Landry. The dish to Mutombo. And he uses the glass on the layup. Mutombo's got his first points of the night.
That's pretty much been the norm for them, getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
Odom, the pass to Gasol. Dikembe Mutombo pulls it in. Rockets trail. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
You see the benefit of knocking down baskets consecutively because it leads to the confidence growing and growing, doesn't it, Steve?
It sure does, and now it's to the point where they just feel unstoppable. Almost surprised that he had that much room to work with.
Kobe against Artest. Now here's Kobe. He's tightly guarded. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul them, and free throws are better than a layup.
Houston making some changes. Chuck Hayes, he's checked in for Mutombo. And it's Luis Scola in for Carl Landry.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
Kobe against McGrady. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Lakers. Gasol's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And that's a foul called on Chuck Hayes. That's his first foul. Farmar kicks to Ariza. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. He dishes it to Gasol. And it's blocked by Hayes. Here's Artest. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And he's got his first free throw of the game. That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. The Lakers in the lead. Farmer dishes to Kobe. Right side, Kobe, and it's rejected. And for those of you just joining us, in the second quarter, with about 3 minutes gone by, McGrady guarded by Kobe. Scola sets a screen for McGrady. Pulls up on the wing. Scola outside for Artest. McGrady gets a screen from Scola. It's stolen by Ariza. Here's Kobe. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Timeout called the Rockets.
He needs to get them back into a flow offensively. You know, things have gotten stagnant for them, and they're starting to force some of these shots.
And that can snowball on you. One guy takes a bad shot, then another guy does, and then you're missing back-to-back-to-back shots, and all of a sudden, you have no rhythm and you're self-inflicting wound.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Andrew Bynum's checked in for Gasol. And it's Brown in for Trevor Ariza. Scola sets a screen for McGrady. Just 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Brown. Now Vujicic dishes it to Fisher. Feeds it to Bynum. Yau's there. Pulls up. The shot's good from Bynum. Now it's a 6-point Laker lead.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
Now here's Brooks. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And that one's good. McGrady.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's gotten it going now.
Here's Brown. The pass to Bynum. And that one is stuffed right through. Well, now they're just going to town on it.
Yeah, you'd think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin, but so far, no go.
Well, a phenomenal aerial assault there, fellas.
Now, here's McGrady. 8 points for him.
Well, I tell you what, it was the good pick that was set that turned him loose.
And once he got around it, Steve, it was smooth sailing right to the hole.
Well, because of the pick, he had plenty of room. That's why he was able to power down that slam.
Odom against Scola. Odom, the pass to Brown. Back to Odom. Can't get it to go. Excellent D there for Scola.
Well, something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound totals are almost identical.
No separation there. Not yet anyway.
Now here's Bynum. He's got 8. Shot's good. Bynum's got 6 here in this quarter. Brooks against Fisher. Yao with a screen on Fisher. And Brooks. Here we go. And Luis Scola, the bucket, and the assist by Brooks. That's 7 points for Luis Scola. Timeout called the Lakers. Some changes for the Lakers. Gasol comes in for Lamar Odom. And Trevor Ariza subbed in for Shannon Brown. Ariza gets the Bynum. Drops in the layup for 2. Bynum's got 12.
That's their 10th straight point they've given up in the paint. I guess the good news is they've taken away the outside shot.
Well, you know what? It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they're going to allow inside looks as easy as that.
Now, here's Yao. 8 points for him. And the foul called on Paul Gasol. That's foul number 2 for him.
They tried to step in and cut him off, but just not quick enough.
And we have the benefit of replay, but I think they got that one right, which is the case most times, even though fans don't think so.
Fisher against Lowry. And stolen by Fisher. And that one's good. And now an 8-point Los Angeles lead.
I don't know what's happening to their defense. I mean, they don't have any effort, any purpose.
And it's really costing them. I mean, the last 5 baskets at that end have been on very easy looks.
A minute 20 left in the second quarter. Poked away. Now here we go. Lowry, nobody back. Lays it in off the breakaway. And now just a 4-point Laker lead.
Well, they really started to come on here in the second.
Playing much better here, guys, and it looks like they're starting to make up some ground. We'll see if that can continue.
Now here's Bynum. 12 points for him. He feeds it to Fisher. Lets it fly. Off the left rim and out.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Artest dishes to Yao. From down low. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And this is why you need size inside, the ability to contest shots and force misses.
Steve, that's exactly right. Even when you get in close, it's still a tough shot.
Now here's Kobe. He's got 11. From 13, the shot will not go.
That's his comfort zone, so defensively, really nice job challenging the shot.
And it's Artest missing. Oh, and here we go. Kobe's got it with a fast break chance. And he can't jam it through. Here's Scola. Can't get it to go. And the first half ends in a close one.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Round 2 of the NBA playoffs is in full swing. This is 2K Sports. The Lakers playing with poise.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this game 3. Andrew Bynum really has his fingerprints all over this game.
Seemed like he made everything he got. I mean, anytime he had an open look, he took advantage of the opportunity there in that first half.
And Steve, they were all good looks. I mean, his shot selection has been terrific throughout the game.
Taking a look at the Lakers. Derek Fisher out there with Kobe. Then it's Pau Gasol. Then there's Andrew Bynum. And it's Ariza in at the 3, the small forward. McGrady drilled from 11 feet out. McGrady's got the first bucket of the third here for the Rockets.
And he's the type of player who, when he gets it going, is almost impossible to cool down. Coaches will call a timeout sometimes just to take away some of the momentum that he provides for that club.
And another skill that sets him apart, his success rate on catch-and-shoot jumper. It's not every player that has such a great feel for that particular shot.
It's stolen by Ariza. Outside, Kobe leads him in there. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Exceptional play to take the bump and still get it up and down.
Yeah, way to stay with it. And look to finish the play right there.
Los Angeles shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. And so here is Houston. 8-point game. Lowry kicks to Yao. Tipped away. It's stolen by Ariza. To the middle, Kobe. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
McGrady kicks to Lowry. Pass to Yao. Bynum on it. Releases, and it comes off the front of the rim.
Good percentage shot, though. That's one they'll take any day of the week.
Back to Ariza. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. Kobe gets a screen from Gasol. Bryant. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. Kobe's got 16.
He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of them.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Houston shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And McGrady drops them both. And here's Fisher. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Gasol passes to Fisher. A three-pointer, no good. Rockets trail by 8. And that one's good. McGrady. McGrady's got 6 points in the quarter.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today. They need it.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul. Here's Kobe. He's got 16. Back to Ariza. The tray. It's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. And it's 8 points for a reason.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Here's Yao. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
He's so dominant in the low post. You just can't let him get the ball in there so tight.
Too easy. It was really simple for him to go to work there.
Kobe, no good. And here is McGrady. He's got 14. Soft touch off the glass. And now it's only a 5-point Laker lead.
Nicely done. They just continue to dominate inside. That's 10 points in a row in the lane.
It's now purely here it comes. See if you can stop it.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Lamar Odom, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Rockets on defense. Kobe, that's for 2. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Kobe's got 18 points in the game.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
And it's our test missing. Lakers leading by 7. Kobe with it. Scola covering. Kobe dishes to Ariza. Back to Kobe. Takes it from 10. Rebounded by Scola. Scola's got 4 rebounds in this game. Lowry kicks to Scola. McGrady. Castellano. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
It's his first trip to the line. And the Lakers making a change here. Bynum's checked in. Timeout called the Rockets. Kobe Bryant really making a difference here.
He just continues to light him up. They're going to have to find a way to make him work harder for his point.
And he sinks the second. Here's the Lakers with the ball. Farmar kicks it to Odom. Right side Odom. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
You know, he can be a little awkward with the ball sometimes when it's in his hands, but not that time.
Why do you think it is we don't see more of those out of him, Steve?
I don't know. I mean, he's certainly got the size. He just lacks the confidence, I think, sometimes near the basket.
And so here is Houston following the bucket by the Lakers. Shots good by Young.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
Now here's Odom. And Kobe, here we go. On defense, the Rockets, they trail by 6. Odom kicks to Ariza.
And he continues to search for his rhythm. It's eluded him to this point.
The shot's good from Bynum.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
And here comes Brooks. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Yao. And Scola, the bucket, and the assist by Yao.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
That's what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. More of the same. Get it inside.
And the Lakers call time here.
It's like he saw some things out there that needed adjusting and wants to talk it over a little bit with his club.
I don't think you can ever go wrong burning the timeout if you see something you don't like and you need to talk about it.
Josh Powell is checked in for the Lakers. Pound comes in for Trevor Ariza. Lakers leading by 6. Brown down low. Battier on him. Brown the pass to Vujicic. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
I love his kind of mid to long-range jump shot. It's a specialty of his, especially in catch-and-shoot situations.
Yeah, you're exactly right. He's a very skilled catch-and-shoot type of player. I mean, it adds a dangerous element to his game that he can make that jump shot.
2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
With the success they've been having from the three-point line since halftime, I'll bet you that scoreboard starts to look a lot different. real soon.
Of course, they have to stay hot, but if they do, I think you're right, Clark, particularly if they can convert defense into offense. Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
In a moment here, take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Boy, guys, I really like how they've driven the ball to the basket in this game. I mean, they've been very aggressive with it.
And one other thing I would add is that the mid-range game has been really impressive. I mean, they're showing great touch on some of those 15, 17-footers.
Call the Rockets. Rockets making a change here. They get a hand on it. And it's the Lakers on the break. Odom's running. And there's the feed to Farmer. Back to Odom. Jacks up a three. No good. So Houston will take it the other way. Hard test with the ball. He has 5. And now backs down. He kicks it to Scola. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Scola's got 11 points.
He's definitely got that shot in his arsenal.
Outside Odom. Right side Odom. Odom off a pick from Powell. Odom dishes to Farmer. Drains the three-pointer. Farmar's got himself on the board with 3 there.
That's been their bread and butter in the second half. They've really knocked down their long-range shots.
Well, and as hot as they've been, there's no need to change their offense. Just continue to play the way you're playing. You're going to get open looks.
Pass to Brooks. Kicks to Young. Powell on him. And fouls hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Lamar Odom picks one up.
Good strength there. Just barely off with that attempt.
I don't think you can fault him right there. A lot of contact on that one.
For Houston, they have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
Lakers leading by 6. Farmar kicks it to Odom. Brown sets a screen for Odom. Scola on him. Baseline try, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
And so he hits both. We've got 33 seconds left in the third. Now here's Brooks. Rockets have been shooting right around 75% of the line, 9 of 12 so far. First free throw is good.
Boy, they're making it look easy here. I mean, they're just automatic from the line.
And the Rockets making a change here. McGrady's checked in. Brown outside. There's 18 seconds left here in the third quarter. He passes to Odom. 6 to shoot. Brown drops in the tray. And the Lakers lead by 9.
Boy, they've come out of halftime just smoking hot from behind the arc.
Hey, trust me on this one, partner. They are going to continue to let them fly.
And as we end the third quarter, play just about to start. And so here is Houston. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So on the floor for Houston, Shane Battier is out there with Carl Landry. Then it's Brooks. Then it's Tracy McGrady. And it's Yao in at the 5 down low. Kobe kicks to Brown. Now the dish to Farmo. Pocket 6. And the officials call over the back a little too aggressive there.
Yeah, that was kind of clumsy looking. He was not going to get away with that.
He climbed all over him like he was on the ladder. I mean, that's an easy over-the-back call there.
And the Lakers making a change here. Ariza's checked in. Los Angeles calls timeout. And some changes here for the Lakers. Andrew Bynum's checked in for foul. Gasol comes in for Lamar Odom. And Derek Fisher is subbed in for Jordan Farmo. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Lakers coach as he addressed his team. With a deficit as we approach the final buzzer, he stayed upbeat, saying, listen, we can battle back, fellas. Just stay with me. I need all-out effort here, and we can bring it home. Fellas?
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Gasol backing down. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And the basket good.
What a display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
Well, both defenses have been on their heels all day, and it's begun to take its toll.
McGrady passes to Yao. The 10-footer. And Andrew Bynum pulls it down. Lakers leading by 9. It's Ariza on the wing. He dishes it to Gasol.
Yeah, he had not established position.
You know, I prefer the refs to whistle with a block when in doubt. I thought that was a good call there.
And the Rockets making a change here. Artest is checked in. Bynum dishes to Fisher. Feeds to Ariza. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. That'll be his second foul of the game. Shane Battier is checked in for the Rockets. Artest against Kobe. Just 5 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Bynum kicks to Ariza. Dishes it to Kobe. Gasol against Landry. Bynum. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
And he's made the most of his chances, hasn't he? He really needs to continue to work for those good looks.
Artest kicks to Yao. They double team Yao. Landry from beyond the arc. Fisher grabs the board. Kobe kicks to Ariza. And the pass to Bynum. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Bynum having a terrific game. 16 points, and he's getting it done on the glass, too.
Yeah, you're right, Clark. He's done some really nice work inside.
So for the Rockets, Luis Scola, who's checked in for Landry. McGrady comes in for Shane Battier. And it's Lowry in for Aaron Brooks. And stolen by Fisher. Los Angeles leading by 12. Kobe kicks to Fisher. Out to Kobe. Gasol is screen on Lowry. Kobe passes to Gasol. Scola on him. Kobe now recovering. Kobe attacking. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
But, you know, they've got a nice lead. Don't take any chances. The simple one-hander is just fine.
And Fisher kicks to Bynum. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Gasol backing down. Shot clock at 6. And it's blocked by Yao. And stolen by Fisher. 4-on-3 break. Kobe defended by Yao. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. Timeout called the Rockets.
Well, they were getting run ragged out there. Good time for a timeout. Maybe it was even too late, but this club has to regroup now.
Well, I tell you what, it wasn't pretty, and they definitely needed to take a minute to talk things over.
Lamar Odom is checked in for Andrew Bynum. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next foul will put them over the limit and in the bonus.
A chance to get some easy points at the line here, so it makes sense to be aggressive.
They get it back. Gasol gets to Ariza. No good off the back of the rim. Rockets trail by 14. He feeds it to Young. Trying to get back on track. The Rockets again can't hit.
Well, he hasn't had much success shooting the ball, but it's not too late for him to get it turned around and start contributing.
Pass to Fisher. A 3-ball. Rockets with the rebound. McGrady's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Yao. Gasol with the steal. Outside, Kobe. Into Lamar Odom. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. And that's now 7 points for Lamar Odom.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Taking advantage of the defense, really pounding it down low.
Stolen. Dishes to Yao. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Lakers leading by 16. And Kobe, here we go. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And I love how he goes with that one-hand tomahawk slam. Beautiful. Sloppy defense there. You can't let him get the ball in his hands down there.
Well, when he does, that's an automatic bucket.
Back to Odom. Let's go. Again, the miss by Odom.
Yeah, that's a low percentage shot right there.
Yeah, it sure is. I mean, he's got to be thinking out there a little better. Make the pass in that situation. Don't force a bad shot.
Artest the pass to Yao. Odom's there. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
He's not doing them any favors making those kinds of mistakes.
Especially now. I mean, every possession's so important for him.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
They've been very untidy with the ball here. You commit turnovers when you try to do too much or you force it. They need to focus on making the simple play, good passes, and moving the ball around.
Here's Kobe. Kobe gets a screen from Gasol. The 17-footer. And that one's good. 24 points for Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, they're getting that lead way up there now. I mean, it should be a stroll to the final whistle from here.
Yeah, this late in the game, it'd be almost impossible for them to blow a lead like this.
Artest kicks to Yao. Puts up the baby hook. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
He's certainly not been at his best this quarter. And that's an understatement.
Artest on the wing. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac, Tracy McGrady. McGrady's got 3 assists now in this one. 1:29 left to play here in the fourth. And Fisher kicks it to Odom. The first one falls. And Odom drops him. Now a timeout called by Houston. They trail by 18. 1:20 left in the fourth quarter. And stolen by Ariza. Pushing it up. Here's Kobe. Finishes the break with a slam.
Well, it's a wrap, fellas. No way you come back in this one.
Not anymore. Any chance of that happening went out the window a while ago.
Yao's shot is off.
I think it's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if he keeps missing those kinds of shots, Kevin. I mean, they need his points.
The kick out to Odom. 55 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And that one's good.
Well, guys, tonight they came in here and really dictated the terms of the engagement, which is very difficult to do as the visitors.
You're right. That's not usually the way things work in the NBA. It's a great win, and no question, it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here.
Kobe goes in, and the rejection by Yao. On the wing, Tracy McGrady, guarded by Odom. The shot's good from Yao.
Great-looking bounce pass to set up that play.
32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Knocked away. Here's our test. Lays it up and banks it in.
Looks like they're going to finish strong, but just aren't enough ticks left on the clock.
Well, Steve, it's a good run they're having now, but they just waited too long to have it.
And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
Sure can, because they've earned the win.
The feed to Fisher. Outside Odom. He kicks to Gasol. Working on Yao. Gasol inside. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
And I like that move to the hoop. You use your speed, go around the bigger defender.
Timeout called, the Rockets. They're down by 17. Just 2 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Well, they can call timeouts all they want, but it's not going to do a whole lot of good at this point.
Yeah, this one's about done. The writing's on the wall. There's nothing they can do to change this one.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here.
Okay, I'm right back, driven off the light rack. My adrenaline is where the wattage of the lights at. I don't middlemen, so all the homage that they might lack. Got them listening and their responses with the hyper tracks. Made believers out of ignorance, and I can recall us as being what they obviously wanted, but probably lost us. Used to hide the trophies, but there's too many to keep straight. Now I let the streamers hang, if that'll help you see the way. The 23rd letters accumulate for you to say that I could fall back to the 12th. Just never knew the stakes. Those is W's and L's for all of you that's late. Run the one truthfully well. See how I drew the play? X marks the spot. My checks start to stops. Connect across the dots. I'm shoebox made on this metallic pewter road. I was dribbling across my footprints in the concrete. Is a penny for your thoughts. Add it. You know what the winning bout. Telling my ambition got me tripping on a winner's route. Never be the same once you see what all the winning's about. So when you shouting the winners out, do remember us. Do remember us. When you shouting the winners out, do remember us. Do remember us. Do remember us. When you shouting the winners out, do remember us.
Beat made me a beast. Transform, ill mind, metamorphosize, shapeshift. Unorthodox the way the author scribes. Off the wall, on another plane, different paradigm. Switching lanes, swift and changeable, dangerous for minds. My design intricate. I refine sentences slick with penmanship. Frame images where the winners sit. Associated with greatness. Hard work benefits. Do remember the names and don't forget the faces.
I lead the fast life
Underneath the bright lights. On the big stage.
Got on my game face. If I can make it here,
I can make it anywhere.
once the world is out, show who's how we feel.